Beware, you're in for a scare because best-selling children's author R.L. Stine returns to the show this morning to share the details on his newly released graphic novel, The Graveyard Club, Fresh Blood, and Fear Street also gets another chapter as a new killer film adaptation heads to Netflix this May. R.L. joins us now. Good morning.
Well, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
Great. Nice to be here.
Well,
Again.
yes, again, we are grateful for that. And you're never short of spooky tales to tell. So tell us about the Graveyard Club and how these graphic novels came to be.
Somebody asked me to do them. That's basically how things get done, right? I'm having a great time. When I was a kid, I was a comic book freak. I just loved comic books. People always ask me, what children's books, what did you like when you were a kid? And I can't answer the question because I read only comic books. And now to be writing them is really fun for me. The Graveyard Club is kind of a Goosebumps, Fear Street type. It's basically a young adult horror novel about kids who live in a town called Gravesend. And the town is a little bit strange because it's surrounded by graveyards. And there's nothing going on in this town. In fact, the best place the kids hang out in is the cemetery and the graveyard. And they call themselves the Graveyard Club because it's the most happening place in the town.
And you continue to expand on Goosebumps as well with new stories being released. I believe the latest are the House of Shivers books. Can you tell us about the newest editions?
The newest one is maybe the strangest Goosebumps I ever wrote. It's called Say My Name, Say My Name. Nothing like stealing from Beyonce, right?
Why not?
Right? And it's a very strange book. It even, as you can see on the cover, it has a talking fish in the book. I don't know how I got away with that, actually. But it's a very odd book about two boys who seem to be trapped in a very strange world where nothing is right.
Well, you
Oh, do
know,
you believe? I mean, Goosebumps 33rd year. That's a long time to be scaring people. I get to scare a lot of generations, don't I?
absolutely. Especially my two twin boys. I can't wait to introduce them to Goosebumps,
Right.
Fear Streets, and all the graphic novels that you're putting out there.
You can't wait to scare them, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I get to be a bad influence.
Yes, exactly. I'll blame it all on you, R.
Well, you should.
And your
Good.
Fear Streets series, as you just mentioned, they date back to the 80s and 90s and became a trilogy adaptation on Netflix back in 2021. We had spoke about them prior to them being released, and they're some of my faves. What are your thoughts on the adaptation?
The new film, Prom Queen, which is based on the Fear Street book, The Prom Queen. It's a bloodbath. That's my. It's a bloodbath. I'm warning you. I mean, I was shocked by it. It's very nasty, and they've just heightened the scares a lot. It's very scary, and a lot of teenagers die in this one. I don't know why. Why do people like it so much when teenagers get killed?
Well, you know what?
I
You
I
created
love
Shady
that.
Side, and the stories just keep getting better and better. And as you mentioned, your Fear Street, The Prom Queen, is being made into a new killer adaptation. It's coming out May 23rd. So was this one of
Yes,
your favorite Fear
yes.
Street books that you created?
No, I didn't even remember it. There are too many books. I'll tell you, there are too many books. I didn't, it was okay. I actually went back after I watched the movie. I went back and read the book just to see if it was just such a bloodbath as the movie, and it isn't. The movie really, really heightened the scares a lot.
So if anyone was going to head over to Shady Side, what would be your advice for them?
My advice would be don't live on Fear Street, live on Happy Street. Move. I don't understand why people don't move to like Pleasant Street, right? Why would you live on Fear Street? That would be my advice.
So how do you come up with so many good ideas for most of your books? Because you keep releasing them.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We just keep going. I just, some of us don't know when to quit, right? But I wouldn't know what to do all day. So I'm here writing books. I tell you, the truth is I've never been busier, which is strange. I should be sitting by a pool somewhere, shouldn't I? But I'm doing, still doing Goosebumps. I have my short story series, Stine Tinglers, and the new graphic novel, Graveyard Club, which is out this week. And I do books for Blackstone Publishing. The latest one is called Shark Night. I don't know. I've never been this busy. It's really wonderful. I make fun of it, but I'm thrilled to still be so busy and so many people enjoying what I do.
Well, we are so grateful that you remain busy. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, RL.
Oh, this is fun. I always enjoy talking with you.
Me as well. And that was best-selling children's author RL Stine joining us.